I would like to be able to promise you the world right now.
Parents and teachers don't want the world. They just want virtual school to work. On day 2 of distance learning in Miami-Dade, are they making the grade? Plus, gun violence in South Florida could be curbed if a local senator's new legislation is passed. We'll explain for you. And the debate stage for Miami-Dade County Mayor is set. 2 candidates are beginning their run ahead of Election Day.
Live, the news on NBC 6 at noon starts now.
All right, we told you about it. It was going to be an active season in the tropics, and this afternoon we're tracking a storm. Thanks for being with us here on the NBC 6 News at Noon. I'm Roxanne Vargas.
And I'm Shelley Muñiz. An active hurricane season as the calendar turns over to a new month. NBC 6 meteorologist Angie Lassman here to put context to the storms we're watching.
Hey there, ladies. Yeah, Tropical Depression 15 formed yesterday, but if I'm being very honest, nobody needs to worry about this. Literally nobody. This system is moving away from the United States. Maybe if you're a fish out in the Atlantic Ocean, then it is worth watching, but otherwise, that is it. Northeast movement, 13 miles per hour, and those winds are already down to 35 miles per hour. Here's that latest track for you. As we get into the next couple of days, it continues to weaken. So again, this is why we're not worrying about it in the United States or any other areas across the globe. You can see it becomes a remnant low by Thursday and continues moving up to the north. Beyond that, we do have a couple other areas that we are watching and tracking. Right now, none of those expected to impact South Florida, so we are looking good, even though we are headed, in fact, to the peak of hurricane season in the next week or so. Ladies?
All right, Angie, thanks for that. We are watching the tropics for you, and you can stay connected with us here in the NBC 6 app, where you could access South Florida's only live radar First Alert Doppler 6000. When it does rain here in our community, you can track that rain right down to your street. Get weather alerts the instant they are issued from our team, anytime, anywhere.
Day 2 of distance learning for Miami-Dade County Public Schools, and a headache to start like on day 1. A technical problem interrupted school, but unlike yesterday, it was quickly fixed. Let's head on over to NBC 6 education reporter Ari Adzer, live for us in Northeast Miami-Dade. Ari, these troubles are not fun for parents, students, teachers. What does it look like today?
Well, here's where we stand. We can say that there has been some improvement in the system, and I say that based on anecdotal evidence from speaking to parents and a lot of teachers this morning. But it's still far, far away from being a smooth system. The issues are ranging anywhere from total inaccessibility to the K-12 My School Online distance learning platform to some students being able to get on, but other students can't. So teachers have been resorting to using the same platforms that they used last spring. Let's start with what the Miami-Dade School District is saying. This came in a tweet. Our internet service was intermittently compromised early this morning. It is operational at this time. We are working with our service provider Comcast to determine the root cause. As of 9 a.m., more than 160,000 students and over 10,000 teachers were logged on to the K-12 platform. Those numbers, though, are a bit misleading because they refer to anyone logging into the platform, even briefly. They do not mean that many students and teachers are actually using My School Online for an entire class period. This video shows my son, a high school student, trying to log in this morning. He eventually got into the system, but his teacher is using Microsoft Teams to teach the class because most of the students could not gain access. I texted 7 teachers this morning. Here are some of those exchanges. Any better today? Nope, we had to go to Zoom. K-12 didn't work. Neither did dadeschools.net. Any better today? For me, yes, I'm using Zoom. I met with most of my second period. However, some are having trouble logging in. I was missing 10 to 12 students. It's better, but not good. Were you able to get on through My School Online or no? Yes, but not at first. It worked for approximately 10 minutes or so. However, it kicked my entire class out suddenly. I've been trying to log in unsuccessfully ever since. On My School Online, dadeschools.net and K-12. You can't access neither. So currently you can't get on to dadeschools.net or K-12? Correct. So you'll remember yesterday the superintendent told us that the main problem was a software issue that was causing problems with the portal that everyone needs to use to log into the system. Well, we have been told this morning that that software issue has been fixed by the Cisco company, which provides that software. So that is not the problem today. They say it's an internet connectivity issue starting with Comcast. So we're going to have to see how they work that out. I can tell you that obviously what you've just seen, it's very spotty access today, but there is more access than there was yesterday. So progress is being made. Hopefully we're going to hear more about this later today from the district and see where we stand going into tomorrow. We're live in Northeast Miami-Dade. Ari Odzer, NBC 6 News.
All right, thanks for bringing that down for us. All right after the break, people here in South Florida are helping those affected by Hurricane Laura. Plus, we check in on the recovery efforts underway in the hardest hit areas right now. Then Biscayne Bay is at its breaking point. Our city and county leaders stepping up to save the bay and the fish, all the wildlife in it, or will more perish?
And ooh, the Miami Heat are blinded by winning. Those Biscayne Boulevard boys letting the NBA nation know we're a problem. Highlights of Game 1 of the semifinals against the top-seeded Milwaukee Bucks next.
Fire.
NBC 6 First Alert Weather, certified most accurate 7 years in a row.
Hey there, South Florida. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Angie Lastman. It's Tuesday afternoon, and we are into the 90s already. Temperature is going to surge into those low 90s, and the feels like are going to be into the triple digits yet again. Our winds are out of the east-southeast for a few of us, but not taking the edge off all that much. And guess what? Today is the first official day of meteorological fall. So that means meteorological summer is over. Of course, when we're talking astronomical fall and summer, there is a bit of a difference. But as far as meteorology is concerned, we had near record warmth, if not record tying warmth across the area. So as we look towards Fort Lauderdale, average temperature for this entire summer here in Fort Lauderdale, 84.5. The current record, 84.6. So you can see we were so close to breaking that record. We hop over to Miami and we tied that record, 85.2 for the average temperature this meteorological summer in Miami. So very, very impressive. We continue to break those heat records. We sound like broken records because we're constantly saying that. And while we're not going to break any records today with our high temperatures, it still is going to be uncomfortable. Our temperatures hit 92 degrees. That's what I'm going for our afternoon high. And again, those feels like temperatures, we're already into the triple digits. So by later this afternoon, you know how that's going to look. 103, 104, 105, the uncomfortable conditions will be out there. So just FYI on that, if you're going to be out and about doing any strenuous activity, jogs or anything like that, maybe yard work, take those frequent breaks. Make sure you're getting a little extra water. It's going to go a long way. All right, First Alert Doppler 6000. Quiet, completely quiet. Nothing to show you out there right now. So it's going to be fairly uneventful for your day as far as the rain chances go. Rain is going to be minimal, only going 30% for your day today. I think even still, most of that will be well inland for us, and we won't be looking at a whole lot of wet weather to deal with for that afternoon drive or the evening plans. Now, quick check of the tropics. One area we're watching emerge off the coast of Africa. We have a potential tropical cyclone that we're watching just south of Jamaica. That is the one that we will watch to impact Honduras here in the coming days, but no threat to the United States. Next couple of days, rain chances even lower. By the weekend, back up to scattered showers and thunderstorms, 90s each of the next 7 days, ladies.
Angie, thank you for that. Turning now.
The Marlins host the Blue Jays tonight. Also, that's at 6:30. That's really the latest from around the sports world. So fun to be with you, Shelly and Roxy, this noontime.
We love it, nice and early for us.
Very cool, very cool. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us here on the NBC 6 News at noon. We're going to see you right back here at 4 o'clock.
Yes, we'll see you then. Have a great day.
6 and Mix is next.